consequences because you either gonna lose that opportunity or they're gonna cut the shit out. If they don't want it in, it's not gonna be in. And why would I sacrifice my position, especially for somebody else cause in that instance? Especially when I got my own shit.
And it's okay. Let's talk. I forgot. Yeah, you was fucking on one side. So Rob, big deal. Okay, boom. You with Rob doing all this shit. Now if you decided, okay, boom. Now today I'm going to fucking do, and Rob follows you, does this. You partnered up with all sides. Y'all done traveled and interviewed all kind of bitches. You done been on live with fucking Nicki Minaj, with Rob, and all this shit. Fucking station head shows and all kind of shit. And so now you decide today to do a fucking Raleigh appreciation. Thank you, Raleigh Day.
Right.
And the bitch don't even comment. You wouldn't think, God damn. Like, you didn't have to go and fucking, I don't know, like, you wouldn't think of feel away.
We didn't both set up and had an opportunity where I said entitlement is dangerous, and you didn't throw it right back at me in another instance, and I had to eat it. If I'm gonna make an appreciation for Rock, I gotta do that because that's what I feel. I can't be looking for nothing.
Because that's on your heart. You don't want no like.
I get that.
But I'm finna get to that part. I don't want us to act like people don't be paying attention to people's reception, though. Let's not act like it don't look a certain way when we don't get a certain look. But you can't expect that. But in terms of that Akbar shit, Nikki did leave a heart. Now I don't know when the heart got left, but it was a heart on the thing.
And she promoted it on the live.
I'm getting.
Hello? Sorry, y'all. I got a phone call. I'm mute.
All right. But yeah, I saw a little heart. And they said she talked about it on the live. But yeah, I think you got to do it because that's what you want to do. And I do think that Akbar really does admire Nikki. And I think the problem is too many people hoping that they say something so Nikki can see him when she waiting to see who really fuck with her.
Okay, you know what? To that point, I 100% agree. And so I think it's very important that you do things out of love just because, you know, you're doing it. So you know, that's like if I do something for you, I'm not necessarily looking for something back, vice versa. It's out of love because bitch,
it's just hard to feel unseen. Is that fair?
But to the general public, right?
Right.
Now I understand outside looking in, my perception is, yes, Akbar did it for love because she do fuck with her. But the general public, us looking at the interaction, somebody's going to be like, well, damn. Because people even done it to me and you, Milagro. When I went there, and I called you like, sister, it's no shade. When I was on my live, and I was going to thank you to everybody, you didn't know that if 6, 7 months, 8 months down the line, I was going to be doing a tribute or a thank you to people, this, that, and the third. But people in your comments felt like, damn, why Armon didn't acknowledge you? And I had to make sure you know, like, bitch, it was no tea. It was nothing like that. Like, girl, I really genuinely fuck with you. And if you felt that way, then I apologize to you for that. But that wasn't even you. Maybe you didn't feel that way, and I didn't feel that way. But the people on the outside, they was like, damn, why he shot everybody out, but not Milagro? And that's a valid feeling.
The shit can look a certain type of way.
But also, she acknowledged
but I don't think that I just think that a child, who know, I'm going to be doing a lot. And then I think people be expecting Nikki to see a lot of shit that, child, ain't nobody seen that shit. I'm like, what are we doing? I think when shit blows up sometimes.
Seen it. I think Nikki's seen it, but you gotta know, Nikki was just on live with Akbar when she was on live with Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell there's some type of relationship there. There's some type of closeness.
That's my point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about like let's.
I absolutely get what Armon is saying, but on the other hand, let's look at it from a different perspective. Imagine trying to be comfortable as a person like Nikki, and somebody continues to show you love or continues to say shit towards you. If you keep on like linking yourself to them, they now attached to you. I feel like Nikki got to be brand conscious as well. Like, yeah, I fuck with you, but I'm not gonna respond every time you say something because that's a headline, that's a moment, that's people now talking about you and this and that. Maybe at the time I'm working on me, I'm trying to work on my album, I'm trying to just figure out what I got going on. This ain't about you, or this ain't about you. A lot of people just name drop Nikki for attention. And I'm not saying that's what I'm going to hit this time, but they do.
She got a promo on the Shade Room and all types of shit, bro. Like,
remove you real quick because you said something really good. I want us to be able to get into this, and this is to my point. Bitch, this is why I fuck with. We need to do a podcast, no shade. But no, this is because
we need to because we don't agree on shit, and that's the best.
But we do agree on shit because we agree on stuff. This is a very valid point, though. This is a very valid point because you stand what I'm saying.
Right,
in the way where you won't get fucking flamed up, which is good.
No, but we gotta
I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know you're not doing it on purpose. But what I'm saying is, you're absolutely right. Because while you're doing all this shit, Akbar, y'all start to understand, brand consciousness is important. Akbar, you're too sloppy and messy out here for me to really show you too much love publicly. Not because I don't agree, but because it will make me look way too pressed because you go way too hard sometimes. You know what I mean? I even have to realize that. Like, there's some people, like, people want to know why Cardi B probably don't sit with me. You want to know the real tea? She probably don't sit with me because, bitch, I probably go too hard for her. So it's almost like, girl, I can't sit with you because it's gonna look away.
I don't think. Let me tell you why I don't think there will be a sit down. It wouldn't be because of that reason. It would be because you're going to ask particular questions. You gonna take it though. You gonna try it, or you not? Or if it was Cardi, you would you're not gonna ask that. Or would you?
No, I mean we would have a conversation, but we would have to get into certain things. But we would. I mean,
that's why I don't think she would do it. Because she's not gonna be able to sit down with you and you don't ask her certain things.
No, but listen, but Cardi B can't even comment on my fucking page or share my shit. You know why? Because we're too close almost. So it looks a certain kind of, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like
I would have accepted that if she wouldn't force feed shit to that other blogger that they call her best friend. If that
I think their relationship is a little different.
Okay.
The only reason why I think it's very clear. I think so. The other part where it comes to that, I think that it's so clear that he is that way, and he'll tell you, bitch, I am biased towards her. For me too, there is a point where, bitch, I will jump out the window and say this is trash. He's never gonna say Cardi B is trash. I will. Okay. So there also could be that point where, bitch, I don't know, Armon. I can't really give you a full look because, bitch, I may give you a real look, bitch, and you might call my next record trash.
But I think that if y'all have, a particular type of understanding and your intentions are pure and y'all can go back and converse about it, she should know it ain't no ill will. You should be able to say that if that's how you feel.
Yeah. So, but I think...
But maybe that's why this shit don't happen. Who knows,
But I think when going back to Akbar, I think, girl, like you said, brand consciousness. And then two, Nicki has no problem aligning herself and sitting with girls that makes sense for her brand. Akbar, right. All I'm trying to say is, girl, all these tributes and shit is cute, but bitch, had that been an Ice Spice tribute, fucking at this point a Sexy Red, or fucking JT, bitch, she'd have made JT when Cardi B and JT was getting into it, that bitch turned around and made JT her fucking thumbnail. But Akbar, bitch, did a whole fucking tribute to you and didn't like it until a bitch like me said something. You know what I'm saying? Akbar, you need to focus on the priority right now. We know that you love Nicki. We know that you fuck with Nicki. But you haven't worked your way up the priority list for this shit to really do what it needs to do. Stop focusing on either. But
I think the people made it an issue, not Akbar. Because honestly, Akbar had no problem with it. People be waiting to have a moment to talk shit. Like how Drake just walked by Kim Kardashian. Oh, Drake just ignored the fuck out of her. Y'all know they got a report. Like, y'all be knowing shit before a moment. Oh, this is how that shit went. I don't think Akbar was looking for nothing. People just wanted to tell.
Well, no, I don't think that.
Have a good open line of communication with her. And that
I don't think that, Nicki. I don't think that Akbar was looking for anything. But the problem is, Akbar, stop and focus on building your brand. Your music career, like, just focus on that. Like, you're doing all this dumb shit that's getting you nowhere.
I think
do nothing for you.
I think that the record should have been maybe on an EP or something. Like, where's the project? I can agree with you with the scatterbrain shit. Like, what is what are we doing? Because let's talk about it. Akbar, I like Akbar in a way. She done done shit I don't like, but Candy wasn't fucking with Akbar publicly until after she cleaned her shit up a little bit. Candy was not all in pictures and all on her Instagram and all of that until I feel like Nicki put on that record. And I didn't say she wasn't helping her behind the scenes. I said allowing herself to be seen with Akbar, showing up to Akbar publicly and stuff like that, and validating Akbar's claims that that's my cousin, because she would always say that, and nobody, Kendall wouldn't say shit. So I do think that matters. Yes. So that's
somebody said we never hear Akbar until Nicki or Cardi is mentioned. So and I think that's what's important. That's the problem. I think that's the problem. The problem is, as an artist, right? It's nothing wrong for Nicki Minaj to be your idol and you just do that letter. But my thing is, and not that you're looking for it to hit, but in order for it to really do something, because you should want it to hit. You're making music. You're doing, like, why are you doing it if you don't want nothing to hide?
I want to say something, because I think this is a really important point. What I do not like, though, is that I personally feel like when Akbar busts her shots back, because I think she's really talented. When Akbar busts back, I think that because the girls want to make her feel little, and that I don't think they can out-rap her, a lot of them, they pay her dust. So Akbar be trying to, like, get in the game, and she be trying to, like, go back and forth, and them hoes be playing. Like, why is it okay, you had posted that clip of Cardi and Jealousy, and some people took that as a dig towards Akbar, that Cardi had a dig towards her. Okay, when Akbar fire back, why you won't go back and forth with her? Like, why you won't rap with her? And so what is Akbar supposed to do? Like, she trying, I feel like.
Well, that's the problem. I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's what I've learned. And I think that maybe you can attest to this too. There's a certain way that you got to do it. Like, no, you got it. First of all, what I'm learning is with this. First of all, you got to put out quality shit, and then you got to make hits. Like, you got to beat in the hits, and you can't be so direct. You can't say that. You have to do the subs, because once you start going straight for the fuck Cardi B, it's like, okay, girl, we already know what you want, bitch. I'm paying you. But if it's kind of like nice, nasty, like Ice Spice, we don't know if she talking loud or if she not. But bitch, it's a cute and it's a bop. And ooh, is that shade? Did Doja Cat shade, Nicki? But no one ever actually directly said something. Once people start directly saying this, that, and the third, then it becomes like, okay, bitch, well, where's your...
Once the lines are drawn, it gets harder.
It gets harder. But
when it's firm.
But when we don't know, we're more interested. It's a certain mystique, because we're like, ooh, was this shade? Now we're listening more. But once we get it confirmed, then we're like, okay, that's done. We busted our nut. And Akbar, to me, did not have enough foundation to go that hard.
That's what I was about to say. Not only did she not have enough of a foundation to go that hard, she never had enough of a foundation to clown the way she had been clowning. So by the time Akbar is ready to take shit seriously, we burnt out on you. And you haven't done enough to make it a positive type of thing now for us to only be able to focus on that. It goes back to when you've had all the history you had, and then you come back and you still beefing with baby girl, and you're going back and you're arguing, it's like we go right back to that point. Oh, she ain't changed. So you have to consistently do whoever you're going to be and, like, keep going that way. But yeah, Akbar, I don't know what'll happen, but it sucks because I do think she's done a lot. She done got into a lot of shit that people ain't forgot. She said some hateful things, and she is allowed to grow. But will the internet allow you to grow? A lot of times they don't want to. Look at people who don't want to
it's kind of like my girl, and this is my bitch, and I fuck her, and I fuck with her, and I will not tolerate any slander, on her. But let's call it the thing. Suki Hana, like, I could tell she wants the Casamigo, but she can't let the fucking eating a nigga's ass shit go. You know what I mean? And then
you know what I think? I think Sukiana is a sweet girl, and I agree with you. I've had that same sentiment. I think that she wants to be different. I think she, at her core, is different, but she don't know how to make money no other way. This how she got in the game. So this what y'all want from me? She got to go out on that limb and bet on herself and give it all she got, and make them, like, only give them one option. But how she do that now? When them your records, that's what the people want to hear. You be eating niggas' ass. I don't know. Well,
you know what? And I'm gonna be real with you. I be in that space too, because bitch, I don't really care about this shit. Me and you talk about this too. People think that we sit up there and talk about fucking Cardi B and Nicki all that, bitch. I be telling you, bitch, I don't give a fuck about this shit. But this is what I've cultivated, and this is where I make my coins. You know what I'm saying? But bitch, I would like to do other shit too. So I get it. It's hard. And then even sometimes when I take my breaks, I'm like, okay, I want to do my other shit. But then, girl, it's hard because it's harder to make money that way, because they know they're like, bitch, I could be doing one thing. They're like, even when I was doing the fucking interviews with the Suki, get back online, talk about the Doja Cat, talk about Cardi. I'm like, you think I'm finna fucking stop this to talk about that bullshit right now? I'm not doing it. But you have to go back to it. So it's one of those things. Now, all right, so tell me about the come up, because I missed that. So they mad about the Sim shit?
Yes, they are. So, I found out about the come up via Quay. And then I found out you were on it. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. Because I played The Sims. I've been playing The Sims since Sims 1. I'm a Simmer for real. So the thing that people are upset about is the fact that this show, The Come Up, that has been put out, they're being accused of using mods. And mods are modifications, things that you can do to enhance your game. So different, like for example, in the base game, you can't have no person be a drug dealer. But there's a mod that can make your person a drug dealer. You can be a stripper. You can be a sex worker. Like, you can just fuck with the game to make you do a whole bunch of different shit. And so the different mods that are being used for the show and the animations and stuff, the people don't feel like they're being credited. And they don't feel like a lot of the people involved, I guess including you, but not necessarily you because you're not like the main focal point. They come in at Quay, is that y'all are not simmers. So it's like, why is it okay for people to come into this space and kind of profit off of this and what those people, because I play The Sims, I've never done the create a storyline shit. So they feel really territorial about it, number one. But number two, it's about the credit. They don't feel like they're being credited for the different things being used in those animations, basically, is what I got from it. Somebody
and are they really going off like that? See, I knew nothing.
Oh, no, they're going the fuck off, and the Sims community is deep. They're not fucking playing. They're upset. And
but I feel like people been doing this shit for years, though.
Huh?
I feel like people been doing these Sims kind of things for a long time. A bunch of people, but I guess that's what
they have, but that's why I said I think it's more about the credit. I saw a tweet from this guy who claims his stuff is being used in the animation for the come up, and he said, you know, my shit is being used, and ain't nobody contacted me, credited me, or nothing like that. So I think it's also.
You know why I think people feel some type of way? Because it's big. What? It's bigger than all the other people's shit. Because of the celebrity people that's in it. Because, girl, has this been an issue when I see hella Sims channels and mocks and shit of different characters? But, girl, I never got this much backlash. But I think because this one is like popular now, people are.
You know what?
It's on the blog.
What you're saying is fair, but let's plug that into something else. Just like Raymonte. Raymonte laid up in the bed doing interviews. The white girl go lay up in the bed to do interviews. Other people have done it before. But why aren't the people that have kind of breathed that life into it and got it really going, why are they not getting that credit? So I do think it has to do with the fact that people can come in and get all this attention for something that other people have been working on for a long time. And it's like, damn, what about me? I'm just using Raymonte for example because a lot of people felt like his idea got stolen. They felt like the white girl.
Is that the gay boy that be doing the?
He be in the bed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, child. Well, I don't. When I'm a little callous to when I see personalities and media people getting shit. Because bitch, I've been doing this shit for a minute, girl. And I swear, bitch, I feel like we moves that shit. And girl, we get discredited all the time, bitch. We just got discredited to a whole crowd. But bitch, you just wait. So, and people didn't give a fuck. They made fun of us. They laughed.
They still
they
talking.
Didn't give a fuck. They threw it in our face. Black people were celebrating.
Kick them out. That's what they get. The Doublemint twins. Look at them.
So, don't do that. To the point where you had bitches, but mind you, our impact was so crazy. You had weirdo bitches coming to the courthouse just to catch a glimpse.
You had them scared, shook, and panicked.
Bitch. Looking for us. Where's Milagro Brands? Where's Armon? Are they here? Are they coming? No, bitch. You will never meet me.
Child, that came under to see if I was bad built, child. I couldn't make it.
You will never see me, bitch. You will never breathe the same air as me, bitch. Fan out and crash out.
How?
Fan out and crash out, bitch. But
it's a dirty game.
It's a dirty motherfucking game. And everybody was saying that I was just so upset that Cardi B interviewed with Jason Lee. Do you feel like I was upset?
No, you ain't tell me you was mad. Upset about what? Let me tell you something about that interview. That interview to me backfired because it was a coddling session. Nothing that they really got into was what people wanted to hear about. So I don't feel like that interview had impact, and it was. The bigger conversation was, see, this is why you should have went here or there, because y'all ain't really getting into nothing. You sat with your friend, and, it was just some real light work. They should have took it there. I feel like Cardi needs to sit down with somebody and take it there. If you can get up on the internet and talk about it, sit down and talk about it. Come on now.
Here's the thing with these artists, and I fuck with Bia too. Hold on, let me say back to my man. It's going to work. Okay, here's the thing with Bia, and I want to talk about it. He was telling me I talked about it yesterday, but I can talk about it here. Look, he give me that look. Okay, bye, man. Love you. What?
Oh, different.
Huh? No, because, okay, so bitch, no shade. So, y'all know, like, Bia cool. I fuck with her, whatever. We met, whatever. It's no tea. So, I do want her to come on the show. But I don't think she's ready yet, whatever the case may be, whatever. We talked about it, whatever. I don't think she's coming right now. But I turned around and she kind of was like, let's just work on it, whatever. Everything's just so industry. I don't really want to do industry. I'm like, okay, let's, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I see that she does an interview on Big Boy. And this is no shade to her or Big Boy at all. It's no shade to, let me say this again. It's no shade to Bia. It's no shade to Big Boy. Nothing. I went and looked at that interview on motherfucking Big Boy Neighborhood 2 weeks ago. That interview, 1.7 million fucking subscribers. That interview. So you didn't even know she had an interview. That interview has 25,000 views and 53 comments. Nobody saw that interview.
You want to know what I don't
mean? That motherfucker would at least hit 100,000 views. That bitch would have had over 1,200 comments, and the shit would have been trending all over. I don't understand it.
I feel like we do what we do, and a lot of people feel like we are messy. Okay, they feel like we met. This what agitates me though. You hoes mixy, you hoes messy. Because we get this content from the shit y'all be doing. Maybe we speculate sometimes, but child, okay, everybody get in the mix a little bit. If you in the industry, you in the mix. Mix it up. So I feel like a lot of people feel like y'all messy. And second of all, I think a lot of people consider us to be second rate when it comes to media. They act like they want people to come up. They act like they want authentic voices, and they do not. They want to go talk to them people that's going to have a conversation with their PR and tell them what the questions are going to be. We don't operate like that. We do not have to answer to certain people. So I think it could be quite scary for them to put themselves in a position where, well, shit, I'm opening myself up to a situation where this person can ask me anything, do this shit how they want to, and put it out. Then what? So that can be kind of intimidating, I would think, if I had to think about it from that perspective. But I think they have to give us more credit and build those bonds. I think if Via can go and party with you and catch a vibe, then that's old. I feel like a conversation with you, like, well, if you want to interview with me, this is not what I'm trying to do. And then just act accordingly. And then y'all do y'all thing. We just got to give each other a chance, basically. Like, come on now. Because we're not going anywhere. And I just hope they get that part. We're not going anywhere. So, I don't know what you're going to do.
And that's why I fuck with Suki. And that's why I fuck, and I've realized this. Bitch, I don't really need the interviews because I make more money not talking about y'all. Now, like the Suki interview, I didn't make no money off of that. But the impact was bigger but I understood what I was getting. Like, if I do an interview with Suki, Tokyo, Tony, any of those kind of people, I'm not making no money.
Don't be wrong.
They gonna be cursing, pussy ass, bitch, motherfucker, hole. So, instantly demonetization. But where it can go outside of YouTube is a bigger imprint than, just that simple monetization. So, yeah, so that was just my thing on that.
But that's why we have to show love to each other when we have those moments, because the type of attention that was garnered from the Suki interview, to me, are the stepping stones when it comes to us being validated in those spaces.
Yeah,
you sat down and they cleaned.
Not just for me,
no,
for
YouTubers
as a community.
Right, and I wish that people would see that and be able to say, you know what, good job. Not on no hate shit, not whatever, just say it, because it exists, it's real. Just say congratulations to somebody in your fucking community. Because you went up there, you got the setup, it was clean, it was nice. I feel like the aesthetic was really nice. She took it seriously and looked nice. You came and sat down, looked nice. Y'all sat down and did it, and everybody received it well. To me, once again, that adds merit to people coming from that space. So I think that it makes sense for people. Maybe somebody that may not like me, but they might say, okay, hey, I might want to go sit with Malamba. I might want to go sit with this person. I might want to go sit with that person. There's another side to him. He can sit down and conduct a conversation, conduct an interview. He's not just one-dimensional.
Because
and
the reverse
effect, you have to keep on exploring whatever you want to do.
Well, the reverse effect happened to us, and I don't think people really realize that a lot of the reason why people don't fuck with us, and I don't know if people want to admit this or not, is because Tasha K ruined that for a lot of us. And our people, Tasha K ruined that. She literally was the face of fucking discrediting YouTube bloggers in the celebrity gossip commentary space. So she is the face, and we all fall under her umbrella because she's, no shade, she's bigger than us. So it's like, girl, they're all like fucking messy ass Tasha K liars.
You know what? I don't think that Tasha K should be blamed for, people feeling like YouTubers, they just get up and spew all kind of shit. But I do think that, the situation with her did shine a negative light on, all of us. Yes, I do agree with that. But I don't think she should be blamed for it. She is not the first person to lie on YouTube or to get caught up in something, rather, on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you in the form that it did impact all of us. Because we all get written off as YouTubers. Tasha lied, YouTubers lied, basically. It's what they say. That's how they feel.
That's how they feel. That's how they feel. I'll never forget, I was on Clubhouse and I said I'm a YouTuber. And one of the girls said, oh, no, y'all be on there lying. I remember Tasha K, she being sued. I'm like, girl, I'm not her. So.
Okay, but that's what gets on my nerves. Now, everybody feel this kind of way, but we are television. Who the fuck is even watching all these other apps? People are on YouTube watching what we're saying, watching these things. We have our own audiences and shit like that. And I do think that people like us in this day and age try to keep the conversation going. What are these people doing? These people doing whole write-ups. Ain't nobody reading that shit. They want to hear what we said about it. They know that shit. And that's why they're mad. That's why they're mad.
Well, girl, so I know you got a show to do. You got to go on now, right?
Yeah. We're finna go ahead and go outside. But yeah, I had to talk
Okay, so Milagro is going on now. Y'all head over there. I might pop in over there if y'all talking y'all shit, because I'm going to go live a little bit later. I'm going to set my shit up. So yeah, her show is starting now. I'm going to get the fuck off. I'm going to pop in and...
That was a good conversation, a good rapport. I feel like Milagros and Armon Wiggins need to do a live. I definitely do. That would be enjoyable because those are two of my favorite YouTubers and station headers. So I feel like they should do a lot of work together. I like they rapport back and forth because they don't have a lot of things in common, and that makes for a good podcast. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like they should try have at it. I feel like they should try it and maybe do it like once a week on YouTube where because they have that feature where you can go live with another YouTuber. I feel like they should do it. I feel like they should go. They don't have to be in each other's city all the time and have a sit down, but I do feel like they should do it. I feel like they should do it for the YouTubers, and they are right. What Tasha K did with the whole Cardi B lawsuit situation. Ever since that happened, a lot of people is not fucking with YouTubers like that because of that situation. And the crazy part about it is she keeps going and going and going and going and going. You understand? So now we have to find ways to get around it and finesse our ways to get interviews. It's not as easy if it once was when she did that. She makes it very hard. You have to be somebody in these YouTube streets. Your numbers have to be up there in order for somebody to sit down with you. And you can't be messy when it comes to certain things. You have to go about it a certain type of way now. So they are right about that. So tell me what you think about this conversation. My name is Eve DeWeed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Armon Wiggins and Milagros Graham. They are both on Station Head. You see them on Instagram. They both on YouTube. Go subscribe to all of their platforms. They both on Twitter. If y'all on Twitter, shout out to the Twitter universe. I'm not there. It's too evil. I leave it to y'all. But go support both of them. I love both of them. They had a good conversation, a good rapport. And I agree with both of them, everything that they were saying. Like I said, my name is Eve DeWeed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think about it. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.